Molson Coors mass shooting in Milwaukee. Stay with me and we're going to talk about it.
The top dog, I know these niggas all want my position, cause I'm putting up numbers like a statistician. The king back like LeBron when he returned to Cleveland. Time to spread the bag around, make sure we all eating. Heard some niggas think they got us, guess we all even.
Lester, we now know 6 people were killed in this workplace shooting, including the 51-year-old gunman. Tonight, police say there is no longer a threat. The gunfire erupted this afternoon at the Molson Coors beverage company in Milwaukee.
Okay, confirmed active shooter. Shooter's still at large.
Police responding to calls of an active shooter at the famed beverage company. Law enforcement officials say the gunman was recently fired. 5 employees of the company were killed in the bloodshed. Police found the shooter dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
5 individuals who went to work today, just like everybody goes to work. And they thought they were going to go to work, finish their day, and return to their families. They didn't, and tragically, they never will.
With heavily armed tactical teams flooding the area, officers with long guns stormed buildings. Employees on lockdown told to hide anywhere they could, alerted of what police call a critical incident, as others nearby were ordered to shelter in place, including several schools.
This has never been anything that I would have ever thought would happen around here.
Located in Milwaukee, not far from Marquette University, Molson Coors Company sits on a sprawling campus with more than 1,000 employees.
We shouldn't accept this. This is not the way that things should be. And we should never grow comfortable in the face of these repeated tragedies all across America.
Tonight, another active shooter in another community, and more lives lost. Police say that employees are still inside the 20 buildings here on campus, and it will take several hours for them to complete their roll call. Meantime, executives with Molson Coors are on their way to the scene.
An Insta friend of mine requested that I cover this, and of course now I'm getting to it when all this other crisis is going on with the coronavirus. When you go to work, right? You expect to come home, see your loved ones. You don't expect to go into the middle of a shootout for whatever reason, whatever the employee was going through. That's not something that you expect. That's not something that you look for. It's so much instability with people now, and rightfully so. I mean, there's a lot of factors that play into it, and really, I really think that this nation is just unhealthy in general. And hopefully what we're going through now is going to bring us back to some kind of level ground, level-headedness. Hopefully this will force us in a direction to do better, because this ain't where it's at. This is not where it's at. There are people who kiss their loved ones goodbye for work, or maybe they were asleep while their loved ones was at work, but they didn't expect the 6 people that were killed in this incident. Their family didn't anticipate that. We can't go around holding people's hands per se, but we can be nice to people. You never know how just being nice, just a simple gesture to a person, can change their day. Some encouraging words, a smile, whatever that you can do. No one's asking you to go around holding people's hand or tiptoeing around folk. Definitely not. We can't do that. I mean, this country has become soft enough. You can't say anything or have a different opinion without someone wanting to sue you or have an issue with you or cancel you or whatever. This is where we have got. But at the same token, kindness goes a long way. And I think we have lost our way when it comes to being kind to one another. And there are going to be some days that you're not going to want to be bothered. I get that. But the days that you are okay, and the days that you're willing to extend a helping hand or a smile, just being nice. You never know. It's all kind of ways that you can change someone's day. We should do that, because it's definitely something going on with this young man. The young lady who asked me is saying that the former co-workers are saying it was a very hostile working environment, and he had a discrimination lawsuit against them a few years ago that he won, but he still was continued to be harassed. So, there are such things as hostile working environments, definitely. I'm sure some of you watching this video have dealt with it yourself. And sometimes you just want to knock somebody's teeth clear out their mouth. Like I said before in another video, you want to clean their clock where it can't even tell time no more. Sometimes you do, because people will push you to that point. I don't know why people choose to come to the job and exercise such foolery. A lot of people too don't have the kind of control in their home, so they come to work and try to throw their weight around because they don't have it at home, and then people will be having problems at home, and then they just take it out at work. There's a lot of reasons why people act a fool, and there's a lot of reasons why environments become hostile, whether that be in this case discrimination or prejudice or just plain ignorance, and it's all ignorance. The result is still the same. So again, being nice, being kind, extending a smile, extending some kind of service that won't put you out your way, however, it goes a long way. It really does. We got to stop this, because at the end of the day, we are different, but we all are flesh and blood, and everybody can take a bullet and die. I don't care what color you are, what your height is, what your abilities are, how smart you think you are. Somebody throwing some bullets, you're going to catch it and you're going to go down. So let's think about that. Let's realize that in a lot of ways, even though we are equal, we are. And when I say not equal, meaning we all don't look alike or have the same hair texture or have the same abilities. There are differences in us, but we are one race, and that's the human race. So you have to remember that, and that's very unfortunate, and my condolences go out to the family. I got to this a little bit late past the request, just like she said. The person who asked me, Milwaukee is not all about cheese. It's all kind of situations going on, I guess, like this here. So you never know what people are going through. All right, y'all, leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. Check you next time.